world over. We extend a very warm welcome to everyone. Green morning, green afternoon, and green evening. People, those are getting up in Canada, Latin America, and America. A very green morning to all of you. Wonderful morning, happy morning, Sunday morning. And those are in entire European continent. I know you enjoyed your brunch. Thereafter, you will enjoy some little lunch. And then, of course, our brothers and sisters, those are in Central Asia, those are in Middle East, and those are in ASEAN countries, Mauritius, Seychelles, and African continent. We extend you a very happy evening, along with our brothers and sisters in India. सभी लोगों को आज रविवार 3 जनवरी 2021 को हमारी हार्दिक अभिनंदन, बहुत बहुत शुभकामनाएं नववर्ष की. Wish you all a wonderful happy new year. In the new year, this is the first program of MSME series, which is an ongoing series of ours, and lots of programs have taken place with Ravindra. And now today is the next program as far as MSMEs are concerned, and we have come a long way during the pandemic, and today is 533. 533, that means 533 means 533. आज हमारा 533वां वेबिनार है, and today we have got preparing MSMEs for global competitiveness and exports, and under the dynamic and dedicated leadership of Ravindra, the chairman MSME sector of the ICSI, the former CMD NSIC. We extend a very warm welcome to our distinguished guest this evening, Shri Sharma ji. He is the founder, president, and CEO Indo-Latin American Chamber of Commerce, short form ILACC. So, ladies and gentlemen, in our series, let's proceed together. Our chamber since 1994 with the non-resident Indians, and now I wish to share with all my brothers and sisters 6 days away. Today is 3rd, 9th of January, you have got Bharatiya Parvasi Divas. 4 curtain raiser conferences have already taken place. And on 9th of January 2021, you have got Bharatiya Parvasi Divas. We all have come a long way. It's a pleasure. 31 million are brothers and sisters. We understand. During this pandemic, thought processes were affected. Business deeply affected. MSMEs got affected. Physical and mental health is affected. Main part of the universe, education also deeply affected. But India always believes in Vasudhaiv Kutumbakam. Heartiest congratulations to Honorable Prime Minister of India and greetings to Dr. Ramesh Pokhriyal Nishank. They have given the new education policy to entire India on 29th of July 2020 in the mid of Corona, the pandemic, whatsoever we talk about, but the new education policy is a game changer for India. Right from the 6th class onward, children will be learning coding, vocational, skills, competencies, capabilities, practical, creativity, collaborative, reskilling the youth and reskilling the educators, everybody. And education is now the learning centric. Vocational education getting the main impetus. Training becoming very, very important with capacity building. Skills more important than the knowledge. Today, more than the knowledge, skill matters because it's the skill that guides us which knowledge to be used where, at what time, which capacity. So, ladies and gentlemen, soft skills are more important than the hard skills. And as per the Harvard latest report, 85% skills, emphasis by the corporate sector in future will be on the soft skills. That's what we talk about. And post-pandemic world, we got to adapt the 5 core competencies: adaptability, creativity, critical thinking, resilience, self-management. That is something very important. And always Ravindra keeps talking about Atma Bharat. And this MSME series is under his dedicated leadership. So start up, stand up, assemble, whatever you want to do, and you want to be entrepreneur, you want to have. So how do we move in the direction, and what is the road ahead as far as Atma Bharat is concerned? India is thinking, India is growing, India is becoming self-reliant. All of us will get together. Self-employment, we own both. You need not to go for a job to anybody else. Entrepreneurship is very important, ladies and gentlemen. Adopt it, start up, because that is something which you should take on. And thereafter we come to micro, small and medium enterprises. This wonderful ministry, what all they are doing, their schemes for the youth and everybody. That last week Ravindra has given our chairman. So Ministry of Skill Development, what are their new policies for the youth? Sector Skill Council, 37 sector skill councils under Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship. And our chamber is deeply working. We worked with Health Council, then Wellness Council, then Entrepreneurship Council, then Media Entertainment Council, and now on, that is from tomorrow, 4th January onward, we are back to the Wellness Council, because wellness is very, very important. And here is the CEO for Wellness Council, and she is bringing all the stakeholders from tomorrow. That is Madam Monica Bahal, the CEO, Wellness Council under the Colonel Anil Kumar Pokhriyal, the head of the Management and Entrepreneurship Professional Skill Council of Government of India, Mr. Mohit Soni, Media Entertainment Sector Skill Council. Ladies and gentlemen, during this pandemic, we have been with them. Such a beautiful long journey. Our chamber, from morning 9 o'clock till evening 9 o'clock, 12 hours every day. We are starting from Australia, Fiji, New Zealand, coming to Central Asia, thereafter going all the way to ASEAN, Myanmar, Cambodia, Laos, Singapore, Malaysia, Thailand, Indonesia, Philippines, Brunei, and thereafter we are coming to Middle East. We start from Saudi Arabia, Doha, Qatar, Kuwait, and then Oman, then Dubai, Sharjah, Abu Dhabi, and then going to Uzbekistan, Kazakhstan, Turkmenistan, Kyrgyzstan, then coming to South Asia, Afghanistan, Bhutan, Nepal, Sri Lanka, Maldives, going to Mauritius, Seychelles, African continent. And after this 5 p.m. program, we have got another program lined up at 8 p.m. today, where we touch entire Europe, we touch Canada, we touch America, and we go to Latin America, right starting from Mexico, Panama. We go to Costa Rica, Venezuela, Argentina, Brazil, Peru. All of them together, we just bring on this forum. ICSI brought the concept of finishing school for service industry in India, ladies and gentlemen. Now, if any organization needs any help with regard to incubation center, schools, colleges, universities, polytechnics, ITI, finishing lab for the soft skills and the life skills. Soft skills are becoming very, very important. And we are not talking about living skill, we are talking about life skill. And then Atal Tinkering Lab, again very important. Our chamber is organizing almost 26 webinars per week, Monday to Sunday, morning till late evening. And this is the research and the finding and the synthesis during this entire pandemic of 9 months up to 31st of December. This new golden triangle, the new order of the world, and where you have to take care of your basic food, your basic health, your basic education. That is something very important. Sustainable development, and B2B is no more business to business. It is back to basics. That is the future. Ladies and gentlemen, we have given 6 recommendations to the government of India. That is, education is the sector to be focused, and that is to be blended with skills, and that is to be blended with MSME. This is the program tonight, Social Entrepreneurship at 8 p.m. from United States, from Texas. We will be having the professors and we will be having the experts coming all the way from the United States tonight at 8 p.m. that we work out. Swasth बहुत जरूरी है, health and wellness बहुत ज़्यादा जरूरी है. We are starting from tomorrow evening, that is 4th of January, 5 p.m. Like today you have got this program. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 4 days, you will have wellness programs with Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship, with their sector skill council on wellness. And ladies and gentlemen, बच्चों को पॉकेट मनी चाहिए, बच्चे मोबाइल का इस्तेमाल करेंगे, वो नहीं छोड़ेंगे. और अगर उन्होंने सोशल मीडिया का इस्तेमाल करना है, why children should not earn their own pocket money? So we are having a special program every day at 12:30 in the afternoon and that's in Hindi, ताकि हिंदी बेल्ट के बच्चों को भी इसका फायदा मिल सके। और वो पूरा का पूरा कार्यक्रम है कि आप अपने मोबाइल से अपनी पॉकेट मनी up to 1 lakh of rupee per month कैसे कमा सकते हैं, that we are having in the afternoon at 12:30. Our chamber strongly believes whatsoever human mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve. All of us, we should come together. नववर्ष की बहुत बहुत हार्दिक शुभकामनाएं. Happy 2021. We have enjoyed this evening under the leadership of Ravindra ji, a very distinguished guest, Shri Sharma ji, the founder, president, and the CEO of Indo-Latin American Chamber of Commerce. He is the managing director of Weber Group of Companies, having business interest in the field of international trading, chartering, shipping and freight forwarding, and logistic activities. He is on the board of Indo-France European Triangle as Director International Affairs. IFET is based in Paris as Europe's premier foreign direct investment non-for-profit organization and brings immense value to FDI facilitation, especially to Indo-Latin American countries. He has more than 35 years of rich and rewarding experience in India and abroad in the field of multimodal transport, logistics, movement, international shipping, freight forwarding with a key management position. He has been awarded Udyog Ratan Award for Innovation and Business Excellence and Certificate of Excellence Award in Productivity, Quality, Innovation and Management by the Government of India. Rajkumarji is a regular faculty with Nirbhar, Department of Skill Development, Government of India for the session on export-import procedures and takes classes and lectures in the field of international business management for export and import, shipping and forwarding, logistic management. We extend him a very warm welcome on behalf of Shri Ravindra ji, the Chairman, MSME ICSI. Shri Ravindra ji served as CMD of the NSIC as a public sector enterprise of Government of India till September 2018. Besides, he held senior positions of corporate head of finance in public-private sector. He has over 3 decades of experience in various areas of finance, accounts, and management. He has worked on various initiatives to achieve inclusive growth in the country and overseas to promote technology transfer joint ventures, particularly in MSME sector. He presently heads MSME sector of ICSI as its chairman. I do not know less or more, but I know only this much, that in SIC, it climbed the great heights, it got a lot of foreign collaboration, and it went into phenomenal profitability when he was taken care of as a CMD of the NSIC. With these words, ladies and gentlemen, let me extend a very warm welcome to Shri Sharma ji and Shri Ravindra ji, our chairman, and I request now our chairman to take on the floor and the proceedings further. With these words, hearty welcome to everybody from world over. Kindly keep posting your views on the YouTube. YouTube live, this program is going world over, irrespective wherever you are, because some of us are Spanish, because in Latin America, most of the people, they speak Spanish. So Spanish, German, French, Dutch, and English. Besides, some of us, we speak Hindi also. Those are the natives, our brothers and sisters, those have gone abroad. And Punjabis also, balle balle, wherever you are. So all of us together, let's move into the journey on Sunday, 3rd of January, 2021, with Shri Ravindra ji and Rajkumar ji. Shri Ravindra ji.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Dr. Saab, first of all, on this 533rd webinar, and on this new year, I must compliment you and team ICSI for conducting webinars on such a vast range of topics since June 2020, and also about your commitment to empower the society at large. At this, I am reminded of the words of Jim Rohn. He was an American entrepreneur who had said, "Motivation is what gets you started, but commitment is what keeps you going." And I always remember that Team ICSI is very steadfast in its commitment to keep going with its aim to empower the society at large with definite inputs of education, skills, and entrepreneurship. And I'm sure the diverse range of programs which you conduct, they throw up opportunities for every one of us, especially the youth of this country, to really become entrepreneurs in any area they feel, whether it is wellness, whether it is Ayurveda, whether it is MSMEs, or any other thing which they would like to see. And at this juncture, I also extend a very warm welcome to Shri R.K. Sharma Sahab, who is a founder, president, and CEO of Indo-Latin American Chamber of Commerce. I had the proud privilege of meeting Sharma Sahab, and when I heard his thoughts, when I heard his experience and his indulgence with the MSMEs, I was immediately reminded of the words of Vince Lombardi, the American football coach, who said, most people fail not because of lack of desire, but because of lack of commitment. And it is Sharma Saab's lack of commitment, it is Sharma Saab's strong commitment, absolute commitment to the MSMEs that makes him such a person who is sought after whenever it comes to anywhere in the world. Each one of us, ladies and gentlemen, we heard what all achievements Shri R.K. Sharma Sahab has done. And I'm sure when we listen to him, when we hear his words of advice for the MSMEs and also for the youth who would love to become entrepreneurs, it will be music to ears for all of us. While we really look forward to you, sir, I also take this opportunity to welcome all the participants to this program from India and abroad. Greetings to all of you. Wishing you all a very happy new year. While COVID is still around, while medicine is still coming, let us stay safe, let us stay healthy, and let us stay happy. But as I have always been saying, it is MSMEs who have been connecting us apart from COVID, the people all over the world. And it is these MSMEs world over who constitute 90% of the total enterprises in most of the economies. They have been accepted largely as engines of economic growth, promoting equitable development. With low investment requirements, operational flexibilities, capacity to develop appropriate indigenous technologies, SMEs have the power to propel every economy to new heights. And that is why, even in India, the MSME sector is the backbone of the national economic structure. They act as a bulwark for Indian economy, providing resilience to ward off global economic shocks and adversities. But then, even the MSMEs were not left out when the COVID struck. And that is why, in this pandemic, which impacted various sectors, the MSMEs also suffered in a very big way. They were dealt with the supply chain disruptions, lowering of demands, limited labor, and changing of consumer preferences. They had to combat with all these and many more. But still, when we look at the MSMEs at large, we find they have been hit by shortages of raw material, the soaring prices, and they are finding it even difficult where have to import their industrial inputs. Economies like China, which were a major supply for some of the raw materials in diverse sectors, all these MSMEs which banked upon them have been deeply impacted. The mass exodus of labor also came as a big labor shock for the MSMEs, and those who were exporting really got negatively impacted because the world almost closed down as if the doors were closed on every country. But looking at the strengths of the Indian MSME sector, looking at the strengths of the Indian manufacturing sector, of which MSMEs are an integral part, our Honorable PM has been making a clarion call for improving the manufacturing growth of India by announcing the Atma or the self-reliant Bharat. I'm sure the Honorable Prime Minister wants that at the end of the day, under the concept of Make in India, under the concept of Made in India, and now Atmanirbhar Bharat, we all in the MSMEs must assess our own strengths. We must judge how we can leverage global strengths. How do we look at the global markets and how India stands as a player in the global market? Indian MSMEs have been making a sizable contribution to the exports as well, and that is where the Prime Minister feels that India needs to produce goods of good quality that not only reduces our dependence on imported goods, but also makes them well sought after globally while placing India amongst the foremost exporters of the world. But when the Prime Minister assumes and attaches so much importance to the MSMEs, what is there in the Indian economy which makes our Honorable Prime Minister so upbeat about the Indian economy and the MSMEs specifically? I'll just share a few points with you. The Indian economy is characterized as a developing market economy. We all accept that. It is essentially a knowledge based, entrepreneurship driven economy. And we all know that India is the world's third largest startup base, with its entrepreneurial spirit is not only limited to the startup world, startups only represent one aspect of it. And if we go by the Economic Outlook database, October 2019, India is the fastest growing trillion-dollar economy in the world and the fifth largest overall, with a nominal GDP of $2.94 trillion. India has risen to the 63rd spot in the latest ease of doing business, improving from 142 in 2014. The long term growth strategy perspective of the Indian economy remains positive due to its increasing integration into the global economy. And it is not only now that India has come to light as an alternative manufacturing destination, it was even before the outbreak of the COVID-19 that the world was looking forward to the Indian MSMEs and desired collaborative moves with Indian MSMEs to be assisted. My own experiences with countries like Russia, countries like Malaysia, South Korea, Senegal, South Africa, different parts of the world, different economies, but all had one thing in common, which I saw. They all wanted to join hands with the Indian MSMEs. They all wanted different sectors to be connected with them, be it the defense, be it the textile, be it the automobile, or be it the pharmaceutical, and the list goes on, sir. But now, post COVID also, the pandemic has apertured the opportunity for India to emerge as a global manufacturing hub. While realizing its Make in India policy in its true sense, India is really being looked up to that it can be another manufacturing hub instead of every country just looking at China. We are a very, very strong alternative. And it opens up ample opportunities for the Indian MSMEs as through identifying the imported inputs and facilitating the establishment of MSME units of such components, India may move on the path of achieving self-reliance. It is the Indian economy and the infrastructure, due to its inherent resilience, is equipped to bounce back despite the vicissitudes of the economy. The coming days seem to hold unprecedented opportunities which India will utilize. And that is where we wanted none other than Shri R.K. Sharma Sahab, who is an expert in himself, who knows the world like the back of his hand, who knows the MSME sector like his own self, and who better person than Shri Sharma Sahab, who would be able to educate us today on what MSMEs should be doing, how they should be preparing themselves to take the opportunities with both hands and emerge themselves in the global markets. So without much ado, sir, without much delay, we are all eager to hear you, Shri R.K. Sharma Sahab, as to what advice would you be giving to our MSMEs who have been slightly affected by this pandemic or who have that resoluteness in themselves and the quality of products with them that they can launch themselves globally. Over to you, Sharma sir. Kindly unmute yourself, Sharma sir.
Thank you very much. You have given the backbone about the MSME. You have given the background opportunity for the MSME. And again, I will say thanks to Dr. Gulshan Sharma ji, Ravindra ji, and all our eminent personalities who are available here. maybe from India, from other part of the world, maybe Latin American, some experts are here. I am privileged to understand this Dr. Gulshan Sharma, that this is 533rd webinar. It means, Dr. Sharma, you are itself a great personality. This is not easy job that during the COVID-19, whole of the 2020, you organized 523 webinar. It itself says that how active and how strong professional you are, and that to the various sectors. I was going through of your presentation, and you have really touched all the works of the opportunity, all the sectors, all the verticals where people can really privilege if they follow any of the things. Where you said lastly that you can become your own boss. Why you look for the job? Why not you become your boss? Here the MSME starts. Why not one should become the own boss? Well, Ravindra ji, being the expert professional and having expertise over 3 decades with the government of India, handling various departments, and lastly, particularly MSME sector, he is very clearly and very rightly said that MSME is the backbone. Here, in spite of giving some various data and all this thing, I will directly focus in my presentation, in my speech, in my statement, that what we can do for the MSME, what we are doing for MSME, and what we as a Indo-Latin American Chamber of Commerce can vouch for ICSI, that together how we can promote MSME in the international field. So I will focus my presentation in these 3 areas. Well, we being the international business group, international shipping and forwarding, what we realized in beginning, that most of the MSME businessmen who wish to enter export or import field, they really do not know what is the documentation and how to bring the shipment, how to send the shipment, what is the documentation formality, and how to do this thing. So most of the time, these businessmen, these export import companies, they were facing a lot of trouble. So sometimes they were not getting the payment, sometimes it was stuck with the bank, sometimes there was a dispute with the buyer, sometime, and all this thing. Ravindra ji, I am giving this type of experience in 2004 and 5. I'm not talking what today is 2004 and 5. At that time, we got some link and connection with the Latin America, and over a period of time, 2-3 years, we realized that there is a lot of opportunities for MSME sector to promote their business activities in Latin America, and they were also looking the opportunity for India. So finally, we started to discuss with the government of India 2010 onward, that this is a party, and government was not very much concerned about the Latin America. So finally, a policy came for Focus Latin America, Focus LAC, Latin American Caribbean country. And for the information to all of you people, Latin American Caribbean countries consist more than 30 plus countries, including South America, Central America, Caribbean countries. Out of that 32 countries, 20 countries have their embassies at New Delhi, India. And Indian embassy have the 14 embassies, Indian embassy in Latin American Caribbean countries. So the more we started to enter in the market, we found a lot of opportunity. Then we invited to our MSME members, why not we try to our future and our effort to Latin America? There is a good opportunity. There was a big problem at that time. First of all, there was no regular flight. Second thing, it is really very long flight. It takes some time, 24, 28 hours. Visa problem was a lot of hell of visa problem was there, and particularly to get the Panama and Costa Rica visa, it was very difficult task. Anyway, at the time 2012, around we established our Chamber of Commerce, and once we got the government approval and we got some sort of power and opportunity, then government as well as embassy start listening to us. Once they start listening to us, then we invited our member only, that this is the opportunity Latin America and why not to come and join with us, let's try. You all will be happy to note that we organized first exhibition that was in 2014 at Peru. That at Peru we organized, and at that time we went there with the 22 companies. 22 companies. We arrange their shipping, we send their material, we send their everything. We got a counterpart in Peru, and he organized custom clearance and all that. When all these people went there, this was the 5-day exhibition. This was a purely sale on the spot itself. Peru citizens, they were so attracted to the Indian product that all the product was sold out in 4 days time. In 4 days time, all the product was sold it out. And 5th day, there was no single product, single stuff available on any stall. We had taken only 20 stall. Finally, we requested 2 more stall. We got 2 more stall, and it was totally sold out. Then our members become very, more aggressive, as well as more confident that Mr. Sharma, why not to organize for other exhibitions or something like that. Anyway, then when we came back and then organized a meeting with our members, as well as invited some other people. At that time, people expressed that other than Peru, why not you try to other countries for this type of exhibitions. And our business for the shipping, forwarding, and logistics. Then we also got 2 buyers, one from Peru, one from Chile. 2 buyers we got who was buying the small product from the China. But after going through the exhibition, he realized, Mr. Sharma, why not to work for a buying agency for us, and we will buy from India. Then we invited our members again. I said, see, product quality, you people maintain it. Do not cheat in the product quality. Do not be very costly. Make a small business, and then see what it happens. So finally, we got 2 buyers, and you all listeners will be happy to know that within 6 months time, volume has gone 440 feet container. Out of that, around 25 exporters, all SME sectors, they were there. Some were supplying 500 kg, some were supplying 2 ton, some were supplying 5 ton, some were supplying the home furnishing, table cover, bed sheet, etc., small items, even small auto parts. So it was so encouraging. It was so people got so confident that 140 feet container within 6 months time became a 540 feet container. 540 container at the time to export from MSME sector to Latin America. It was really a great success, roaring success with the government, with the trade. And slowly government came to know that Mr. Sharma is trying to promote MSME sector. Slowly. At the time, one secretary, Mr. Mishra, Ram Mahesh Mishra, yes. Mr. Ram S. Mitra, he was the secretary MSME. I think that I'm pronouncing the correct name or not, but he was Mishra here. He invited me.
Ram Mohan Mishra.
Ram Mohan Mishra, yes, correct, sir, correct. So one day he invited me, Mr. Sharma, I have heard that you are doing a lot of things for the MSME sector to the Latin American countries. I said, I don't know, sir, I am doing a lot or not, but yes, I am trying. He said, when is your next program? Why not to give this proposal to funding you? Here I got the catch also, sir. And we submitted our proposal to get the funding from the government. And thanks to Ram Mohan Mishra ji, he cleared our two proposals, one for Chile and one for the Peru. He cleared the two proposals, and Chile, really, it was a roaring success, Dr. Sharma, roaring success. Around 80 companies were there, and all did in 5 days. Very, very huge business, very successful business. And they said, why not to organize the other city? Why I'm telling all these things, the importance and value of MSME sectors. Why the MSME sectors product are very important, why their products are so important. So finally, Ram Mohan Mishra ji, he got transferred to the other division, but he organized, he recommended that one fair, which is biggest fair in Latin America at Panama, that is called Expo Comer. Expo Comer is one of the biggest business exhibition and trade fair in Latin America, where more than 500 buyers participate in that fair, and footfall is more than 6,000 plus 6,000 footfall is there. He recommended for that project, and Dr. Sharma, I'm very happy to inform all of you that Expo Comer Fair exhibition, that fair he allotted to us for Indo-Latin American Chamber of Commerce, that okay, let Indo-Latin American Chamber of Commerce shall participate in the Expo Comer. By the way, anyway, Expo Comer, by the time we organized in 2016, then this time we are going 2020, but because of the pandemic, it got delayed, and now could not happen in 2020. Now it is going to happen in September 2021. Anyway, by giving this experience for the MSME, we would like to highlight that product of MSME sector is really required and really liked by the Latin American market. And if we say the Latin American market, as I briefed you earlier, that this is not only for the few countries, Brazil, Mexico, Chile, Peru, it's not like that. It's all together 30 countries. And Dr. Sharma, you will be happy to know, Panama government, their Ministry of Commerce and Industries, they appointed us their exclusive partner in India and signed MOU with us to promote India and Central American business and commerce related opportunities. So this is the information which I am sharing with all of you people. Panama is the chairperson of the Central America. If I say Central America, then means Panama, Ecuador, Costa Rica, Belize, Honduras, and El Salvador. These 6 countries, they are the chairperson of the Central America. So by signing this MOU, we got connected with these 6 countries, and considering and experiencing the experience of the MSME sector, when our Honorable Prime Minister launched the Atma Nirbhar Bharat, then we took a clue from that slogan, and we got this idea that why not do we do something focused with the MSME sector. And Dr. Sharma, then with the support of we have office in Costa Rica, Mexico, Chile, Peru, Brazil, and Argentina. We did our homework and exercise, and after completing our survey, we decided to give exclusive support to MSME. Then we developed a portal called India Biz Connect, IBC. India Biz Connect is the indiabizconnect.com. indiabizconnect.com is the portal which only support to MSME, Indian manufacturers, exporters, exporters, as well as the service provider. We developed this platform, and then we made the MOU with the Latin American 6 Chamber of Commerce, African countries, Kenya Chamber of Commerce. And then by making the MOUs as well agreement and cooperation with the Chamber of Commerce, now we are inviting MSME sector to come, register your product, and we will vouch. We will take this opportunity. We will give you the guarantee to approach to the buyer and promote, as well as create opportunity to get export order in the Latin American as well as the African sector. We have also approached to complete the Southeast Asian embassies here in India, that this is the opportunity. And yes, it is correct that if 2020 pandemic has given us some pain, some problems, then it has given us some opportunity also. You all will be very happy to know that Latin American buyer now they do not prefer to buy the Chinese product. They have converted their mind. They have converted their thoughts to buy from India, and where we have got opportunity in last 3 months time. In spite of pandemic and all these things, there is no business promotion and this thing, but we are succeeded to provide 3 buyers to the MSME sector people in auto, in engineering goods, as well as the home furnishing. So small exporter who have got their product for the international standard, now they are exporting through our portal. What we do, this MSME sector, they registered their product with us, and once product we qualify, and we do the due diligence, and we find that if it is okay, then we approach to the buyer. Buyer is right now from Latin America as well as the African sector. We approach them, this is the product, see their quality, see their price, and if it is suits you, you please proceed. And as I said, again, I am very happy to inform that we have got 3 buyers, 2 from Latin America, 1 from Africa, where we have started the shipment from 26th November onward. So we've already sent 2 containers as well as the air cargo to Africa as well as the Latin American country. So this is our contribution to MSME sectors. And not only this thing, I got a privilege to meet the Honorable Minister MSME Shri Nitin Gadkari ji on 30th November at Nagpur. And we have one of our advisors in Nagpur, so through them we got the opportunity to meet him. He said, Mr. Sharma, I have been told that you people are really doing for MSME sector. As you know that this is the backbone, and as a minister for MSME, we are giving maximum support. You must have seen that how much financial support we have given. I said, sir, yes, sir, we know all these things, and we are doing our best. He said, you please try in the nearby country like Bangladesh, like Sri Lanka, like all these places. And he said that we will try to give you best support. So what we would like to highlight, yes, MSME sector has ample of opportunities to export their product in the various part of the world. They are already doing it, no doubt. They are not as big what the others are. But yes, your organization, our organization, Government of India, various agencies are there to support these people, and MSME sectors require a lot of support nowadays, but because really in 2020 they have suffered a lot. But people who are listening us, maybe MSME businessmen or exporter also, I do not know, but we hereby assure you that through our portal indiabizconnect.com, through our chamber, through through ICSI, we assure you that we will take you wherever we will try, and particularly Latin America, Dr. Sharma, I can assure you that we are confident enough to carry and promote the Indian goods, Indian MSME product in Latin America by way of organizing exhibitions, seminar, conference, reverse buyer seller meet, whenever it start. Maybe not in 2021, maybe 2021 will also go virtual, I do not know. Then whenever it start, we bring delegation of 50 plus buyers in India and organize B2B meeting to and connect the suppliers to the buyers, that you please see what best you can do. And government support us, government supporters also. So these are the various, and then comes the documentation part, which I said most difficult part, because every country has their own documents regulation. Every country has their own requirement. And we as a freight forwarding company, we as a shipping company, we know what is the documents requirement. So we provide a training every after 4 months to our members that look, this is the documentation for export, this is for import, this is the latest change in the import or export, this is the changes and regulation changed by the Government of India. So various type of available opportunity as well and regulation we brief to our member, and whenever they face any problem, we try to sort it out. We are here, our chamber is here. Now I am happy that we have got and united with ICSI, where Dr. Sharma itself a great personality to promote the MSME sector. Shri Ravindra ji, he is the backbone, or he is the strong pillar for the MSME sector. Let's cooperate, let's join hands, let's be together, and we should do something great for our country, for our the businessmen, as well as for our chambers. With these few words, I will come to close my statement, my presentation. But yes, our country can improve, our country can grow, our country can be financially strong when our MSME sectors become stronger, because they are really backbone, where million MSME people there, और इनका जो joint hand होगा ना, that will be the great strength for our country, which already Shri Ravindra ji has said. So these few words I come to and close. And we are with you people, we are with the trade, we are with the MSME businessmen people, and our portal IBC, India Biz Connect, has really started. Now it's a new beginning. You can say startup, but this is new beginning, and we assure you, Dr. Gulshan and ICSI, the senior officials, that we are ready to take it around the world. और उसका एक बहुत बड़ा फायदा बिजनेसमैन को ये होता है कि हमारा जो शिपिंग पार्ट है ना, वो बड़ा स्ट्रांग है. एक बार आपने अपने एक्सपोर्ट प्रोडक्ट को रेडी कर लिया, अब शिपिंग कैसे किया जाए, डॉक्यूमेंटेशन की क्या प्रॉब्लम है, कैसे माल जाएगा, कहाँ बुक होगा, क्या होगा, कौन शिपिंग लाइन जाएगी, एटलीस्ट दिस प्रॉब्लम इज ओवर when we are involved. So with these two words, thank you very much for giving me this opportunity. We are with you people and with the trade. Thank you.
थैंक यू शर्मा साहब, बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद आपका। इतना क्लैरिटी से आपने सभी हमारे पार्टिसिपेंट्स को, इतनी क्लैरिटी से आपने ये सारी बातें करी। और मुझे खुशी इस बात की है कि आपने बार बार इस चीज़ के ऊपर बहुत तवज्जो दी कि हम सब अगर मिल के करेंगे तो रास्ते बहुत सारे खुल जाएंगे। जैसे मैंने शुरू में कहा था, अपॉर्चुनिटीज इतनी डाइवर्स कंट्रीज में भी मिल रही हैं इंडियन एमएसएमईज को। जो मेरा व्यक्तिगत अनुभव रहा, चाहे वो रशिया के साथ था, चाहे वो अफ्रीकन कंट्रीज में हमने इंडियन इंक्यूबेशन सेंटर्स, टेक्नोलॉजी सेंटर्स लगाए तकरीबन हर मुल्क में। एनएसआईसी वाज ऑलमोस्ट लाइक अ होम नेम इन अफ्रीका। या हम साउथ ईस्ट एशिया की अगर हम बात करें, तो आज हमारे प्रोग्राम में एक बहुत बड़े इंडस्ट्री एसोसिएशन के प्रेसिडेंट भी हमारे साथ हैं, श्री जेपी मल्होत्रा साहब। वो फरीदाबाद डीएलएफ इंडस्ट्रीज एसोसिएशन के हेड हैं। तो जब चैम्बर्स और इंडस्ट्री एसोसिएशंस मिलकर अगर साथ आएंगी, तो जो बहुत बड़े चैलेंजेस एक एमएसएमई फेस करती है, उसके लिए वो चैलेंजेस एक अपॉर्चुनिटीज में बदल जाएंगे। जब उसको मालूम है कि मुझे डॉक्यूमेंटेशन करने के लिए एक चैम्बर ऐसे खड़ा है, मुझे विदेशों में अपॉर्चुनिटीज दिखाने के लिए पोर्टल्स खड़े हैं, चाहे वो आईसीएसआई का पोर्टल हो या शर्मा साहब का इंडो लैटिन अमेरिकन चैम्बर का पोर्टल हो, या अलग अलग। मगर शर्मा साहब, जैसे जैसे आपको लोग सुन रहे थे, मेरे पास कुछ ऐसे प्रश्न भी आए जो लोगों ने आपके सुनने के उत्साह में मेरे पास भेजे हैं। अगर आप इजाजत दें तो मैं आपसे वो 2-3 प्रश्न रखना चाहता हूं। अपॉर्चुनिटीज तो बहुत है, विदेशों में भी बहुत अपॉर्चुनिटीज हैं, सरकार मदद भी करती है। आपने जैसे राम मोहन मिश्रा जी का जिक्र किया, क्योंकि मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ एमएसएमई के स्कीम्स के तहत उनको मार्केटिंग प्रमोशन में असिस्टेंस मिलती है। जो चैलेंज आता है कि बहुत सारे लोगों को उसकी जानकारी नहीं है कि हमारे को ये मदद भी मिल सकती है, हम अपने प्रोडक्ट को ऐसे ब्रांड कर सकते हैं, हम अपने प्रोडक्ट को ऐसे विदेशों में ले जा सकते हैं। तो आपके अनुभव से आप उनको क्या राय देना चाहेंगे कि उनको कैसे इस चीज की जागृति हो, इस चीज की जानकारी मिले कि भारत सरकार माननीय गडकरी जी के नेतृत्व में जो मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ एमएसएमई है, उसके तहत उनको कैसे उस चीजों का फायदा मिल सकता है। और हमारी बाउंड्रीज केवल भारत की बाउंड्रीज ही नहीं है, हम जिधर खड़े होकर देखें, भारतीय जो गुड्स है उनकी डिमांड हर तरफ है। क्योंकि वो सदी चली गई जब कहते थे कि भारतीय उद्योग ना क्वालिटी मेंटेन करता है, ना डिलीवरी शेड्यूल्स मेंटेन करता है। आज भारतीय जो उद्यमी है वो इस तरह जागरूक हो चुका है कि उसको मालूम है कि अगर मेरे प्रोडक्ट्स किसी पोर्ट पे जाके फंस गए तो मुझे कितना नुकसान होगा, या अगर मेरी क्वालिटी अच्छी ना हुई तो मुझे कितना नुकसान होगा, भारत का नाम भी होगा। और जहां प्रधानमंत्री जी इतने दावे से कहते हैं कि मेक इन इंडिया के साथ साथ मेड इन इंडिया का ब्रांड भी उतना ही प्रभावी होना चाहिए ताकि हम पूरे दुनिया में छा सके। तो इस जानकारी को हम कैसे उनको मुहैया करा सके, उनको कैसे उपलब्ध करा सके, इसके बारे में कुछ आप रोशनी डालिए।
थैंक यू सर। जो हमसे पॉसिबल विद इन आवर नॉलेज एंड एक्सपीरियंस, डेफिनेटली आई वुड लाइक टू शेयर ऑल ऑफ यू पीपल। रविंद्र नाथ जी, हमारे जो एमएसएमई सेक्टर के जो एक्सपोर्टर हैं, मैन्युफैक्चरर हैं या जो बिजनेसमैन हैं, फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल they will have to understand that their product is really good. अगर उनको ये लगता है कि हमारा प्रोडक्ट इंटरनेशनल मार्केट में compete नहीं करेगा तो they are absolutely wrong. I can assure you with my experience of 20 years that their product is good. Only the thing, there are some sort of, they will have to create or develop commitment. Commitment in this sense, if one sample has been passed by the buyer, they should try to stick that quality. You should not deviate from the quality at all if you want to enter in the international market. And the second thing, there should be commitment in the delivery also. These are two basic things. With my experience, I have heard, I have come to know that these are the two basic points where they do not want. हमने ऐसे ऐसे आपके फरीदाबाद का नाम लिया, फरीदाबाद के कुछ एमएसएमई के लोग ऐसे हैं जिनको इन किन प्रकारेण दे गार्ड द ऑर्डर बाय हुक और क्रुक, दिस दैट, ऐसे करा करके बाइंग एजेंसी के मैनेजर को मिला करके, बाइंग एजेंसी के क्वालिटी कंट्रोल को मिला कर ले लिया, ऑर्डर ले लिया. बट व्हाट हैपन, एज पर what today, as per the nature, as per their the non commitment and non seriousness in the business, और ठीक है जी अब आज तो ले लिया, देखते हैं अगले हफ्ते शुरू करेंगे, अभी तो हमें ये प्रॉब्लम है, अभी वो तो प्रॉब्लम है. देयर दैट तो प्रॉब्लम इज एवरीवेयर, एवरी डे, एवरी बिजनेस देयर इज अ प्रॉब्लम. आज पेंडेमिक की प्रॉब्लम है तो कल कोई और प्रॉब्लम होगी. पेंडेमिक चलो तो इंटरनेशनल प्रॉब्लम थी, बिजली की प्रॉब्लम, पानी की प्रॉब्लम, फलाना प्रॉब्लम. देखिए you cannot enter in the international market by counting the problem every day. एक तो उनको इस सोच से बाहर निकलना पड़ेगा. They will come out of this bracket. And second thing, as you said, this is the one point that they will have to change their mindset. There should be commitment in the quality as well as in the time delivery, जो कि दोनों हमारे यहाँ जो है मोस्ट ऑफ द एमएसएमई सेक्टर की प्रॉब्लम है. मोस्ट ऑफ द एमएसएमई, नॉट एवरी एमएसएमई. हर लोग समझदार हो गए का धंधा करना है तो ये सब करना पड़ेगा. सेकंड थिंग, yes, it is correct that every MSME member, every MSME exporter, they are totally unaware what is the government policy, what is the government provision, what is the government facility, what is the government subsidy, etc. उसके लिए I always suggest to our members as well as the MSME sector people who are listening to us, you should become the member of the chambers, like leading chamber, ICSI. क्योंकि ये चैम्बर के पास इंफॉर्मेशन होती है जो कि रियली एक्टिव है. अब बताइए रविंद्र नाथ जी जैसा एक चेयरमैन जो एमएसएमई सेक्टर को हैंडल करता रहा है, ही इज द चेयरमैन ऑफ द ICSI, he has the knowledge, chamber has knowledge, Dr. Sharma has knowledge, RK Sharma has knowledge, because this is our day-to-day job interacting with the government. हमें अगर गवर्नमेंट से नहीं पता चलेगी तो डॉक्टर शर्मा से पता चल जाएगी, डॉक्टर शर्मा से नहीं पता चलेगी रविंद्र नाथ से पता चल जाएगी. तो दीज एमएसएमई मेंबर, दे शुड फर्स्ट बिकम द मेंबर ऑफ द एनी चैम्बर. 5,000 10,000 रुपए दे करके या जो भी जिसकी जो फीस है दे करके, नॉट दे आर फेवरिंग टू द चैम्बर, they are giving a lot of responsibility to the chamber. कि किसी ने हमें 10,000 रुपए दे के मेंबरशिप एनुअल ले लिया तो बहुत बड़ी बात नहीं किया, हमारे ऊपर से एक रिस्पांसिबिलिटी रख दिया है. एंड यू विल नॉट बिलीव, मोस्ट ऑफ द पीपल, उनको 5,000 10,000 रुपए निकाल के देना भी डिफिकल्ट टास्क होते हैं. हम क्यों मेंबर बने रहे? आई डो नॉट नो, बट we have developed a system like this. If somebody is paying us 11,000 rupees in a year, small sector, MSME sector, medium, I mean MSME sector, then we are returning back in 3 times. At least साल में हम उसको 30,000 रुपए का उसको in this form or that form we are returning. That we are not going to discuss. You people will be having the same system, I'm sure. So these MSME people should become your member, and once they become your member, you have your routine system. 533 वेबिनार ऐसे ही नहीं हो गए होंगे. ऐसे होने में बहुत बड़ा उनको टाइम, एफर्ट एंड कॉस्टिंग, सो मेनी थिंग हैज कम इन. तो उनको पता है कि कहाँ पर जो है कि फंडिंग कहाँ से कैसे आ रही है. व्हाट इज द क्राइटेरिया टू गेट फंडिंग, व्हाट इज द क्राइटेरिया टू बिकम ए पार्ट ऑफ दिस फंडिंग प्रोसेस एंड ऑल दैट. So they should become the chamber member first, and this is the duty of chamber also, that they should organize a webinar, and the MSME sector people, that people please come, we have organized करने जा रहे हैं. And once, like Ixocomer, I said, when you approached the government, that Ixocomer was not a registered fair with the Ministry of MSME. इतना बड़ा फेयर हो रहा है, आपके MSME का पार्ट ही नहीं था, मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ कॉमर्स का पार्ट था ये. When he approached to MSME, नीचे वाले जितने लोगों के बैठे हुए थे, they said कि नहीं भाई ये तो इतना बड़ा नहीं, हम क्या करेंगे. राम मोहन मिश्रा जी ने कहा क्यों नहीं करोगे, इतना बड़ा फेयर है, इतने साल से हो रहा है, एक ऑर्गेनाइजेशन ट्राई कर रहा है, why not to try it? और उन्होंने अप्रूव करके, डॉक्टर शर्मा उन्होंने अप्रूव किया, बोला इसको अप्रूव होना चाहिए, एंड वी गॉट द फंडिंग. आपके माध्यम से we are intimating here that we have got the funding from the Ministry of MSME for 50 stalls. So 50 company of yours, if anybody would like to participate in the Panama, we have the fund for 1 lakh rupees for each company in the form of tickets, only. Then we have offered 4 days and 5 nights free hotel stay, hotel to venue, free pickup and drop up, and all these things we have offered that we can discuss at the stage. So your member, they can get, and we have got the other funding for the Bangladesh textile exhibition. We have got the 2 funding projects, and your member can take the benefit of this thing. Likewise, you will be having other things. We can ask our member through you that okay, they should join it. So these are the 2 things. They can get knowledge, they can get benefit, and they can carry their product in the international market. So this is reply from our side.
Thank you Sharma sir, thank you very much. मगर मैं आपको एक चीज की जानकारी देना चाहूंगा कि डॉक्टर गुलशन शर्मा और हमारा जो चैम्बर है उसकी एक बड़ी विशेषता है, मैं आपके सामने रखना चाहूंगा कि आज तक हमने 533वां वेबिनार है, our chamber does not take even a single नया पैसा from anyone. That is the greatness of Dr. Gulshan Sharma. And we believe that if we can serve somebody, that is what we are made for. The happiness of the person who gets served is more important, and that is something which we cannot measure in monetary terms. We believe in that principle, sir, and that is why Sharma Sahab has been able to, with the God's blessings, it cannot be anything else, 26 webinars in a week. And he says that after this webinar, there is another coming up at 8 o'clock. You can well imagine. God bless him, sir, with best of health. But I really am feeling so blessed to have in him my elder brother who does not believe in money or money matters. So thank you very much, Gulshan Sharma sahab. And one last question, Rajkumar ji, before, because I'm keeping a tap on the time also.
Yes.
One last question. MSMEs definitely world over carry a potential of business. And there are chambers like yours, there are chambers like ICSI, there are associations like what I mentioned. There are some gray patches of entrepreneurs in India who do not believe in the pride of a nation, in the pride of the name of India, and do indulge in certain things which are unethical. But leaving them by the side, largely people have realized that if they want to do business and successful business, they have to maintain their standards, whether in terms of quality or in terms of timelines. But एक चीज शर्मा साहब आपने भी अनुभव किया होगा कि MSMEs को अभी तक they often face constraints in areas of packaging, in areas of branding their product. So with your experience, sir, how would you like to guide them that they can overcome all these things? Because ultimately, it is the brand which matters.
Okay. I can reply it like this, that everybody and every organization cannot be professional in every respect. And now the time has come, professionalism and packaging itself has a great meaning. उसके चाहे जो दिखता है वो बिकता है, वो कहानी है. So point is packaging should be very good. I can reply it like this, that we have Indian Institute of Packaging at our organization. They provide training facility to the particularly MSME sector on a very nominal cost, very reduced cost, and we are providing this training to our MSME members, MSME exporters. And yes, since last since last 2.5 years, forget about 2020, since last 2.5 years, our buyer are really appreciating that your packaging are good. So two things are there. Either you appoint the professional who has done the courses for packaging from Indian Institute of Packaging and other things, or we are offering these services, providing the training and all these things to the MSME sectors. MSME sectors can take the support of our chamber or whatever it is. But the only thing is to we offer the services to our members only, not to the out of the member. Third thing, what biggest one of the problem which people are facing, like a small sector, I'll say one example, auto part. Auto part, if you wish to export in the Latin America, particularly Argentina, Ecuador, as well as Uruguay, they have some special type of documents which need to be legalized by their embassy in India. Most of the MSME sector people, they do not take it seriously. भाई क्या क्या डॉक्यूमेंट वहां चाहिए, किसी से सलाह तो ले लें, किसी चैम्बर से आपके पास चले जाएं, सलाह ले लें. उनको लगता है लोग चैम्बर हमसे चार्ज करेगा, जी चैम्बर कुछ करेगा. चैम्बर जितना चार्ज करेगा उसका 10 गुना आपको देगा. They do not understand this thing. अगर वो लोग सुन रहे होंगे तो I think that they should not take it otherwise, but this is correct. अब आप सर वहां कुछ माल भेजते हो तो what you need to be done, it is to legalize by their embassy in India. एम्बेसी तब लीगलाइज करती है जब जो है कि मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ MSME को सॉरी MEA मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ एक्सटर्नल अफेयर्स उसको अपेस्टाइल न कर दे. MEA अपेस्टाइल तब तक नहीं करेगी जब हमारा जैसा चैम्बर उसको अटेस्ट नहीं करेगा. तो फर्स्ट पॉइंट इज व्हाट, documents attestation by our chamber of commerce, then MEA apostille and MSc legalization. So these are the also services which we are offering to the trade. Trade को अपने काम करने के लिए, to become competitive in the market, to become the perfect in the market, they will have to know their job. हम आप, we can advise them, we can guide them, but ultimately it is end of the day they will have to lead themselves by taking the advisory and services from the chamber like yours, from ours and this thing. So Dr. Sharma, हमारा जो है तमाम कामों में एक काम यह है, attestation of commercial, educational and personal document followed by visa recommendation letter and issuing and processing the visa application for the Panama government, for the Panama country. Let the MSME people, you people must know your job. We all are here to provide you, to advise you information and its know-how, its technicality. But end of the day, अगर आप हमें इग्नोर करके चले जाते हैं तो देर सवेर आपको प्रॉब्लम होती है. अभी क्या हुआ है, एक एग्जांपल बताऊं. अभी आपने बोला कि इसमें कि some people adopt the unethical practice and all this thing. अभी क्या हुआ है, एग्जांपल आप लोगों को शेयर करना चाहूँ. ट्रेड मस्ट नो. 24 मार्च को हमारा ख्याल है लॉकडाउन स्टार्ट हुआ. आई विल टेक ओनली 2 मिनट्स. 24 मार्च को हमारा लॉकडाउन स्टार्ट हुआ था. एक डॉक्यूमेंट हमने अटेस्ट किया. अटेस्ट करने के बाद बाय द टाइम इट रीच टू ME, इट वाज लॉकडाउन, MEA क्लोज्ड. किसी ने होशियारी दिखाई, किसी ने थोड़ा वो दिखाया. क्या किया, हमने जो बैक डेट में पेपर साइन किया था उसको कंप्यूटर की टेक्नोलॉजी यूज करके अपने जो है कि उस नए वाले डॉक्यूमेंट्स लगा लिया, फॉलोड बाय MEA अपेस्टाइल. MEA जब अपेस्टाइल करता है तो एक स्टिकर होगा पीछे लगता है उसका, उन्होंने वहां से उठाया, उसको कर लिया और भेज दिया. पनामा को जाना था. पनामा को गया. वहां पर जब वो कोई इंस्टीट्यूट सर्टिफिकेट इशू करता है तो अपने वेबसाइट पर डालता है. अब वहां पे गया तो वहां की जो ऑर्गेनाइजेशन, गवर्नमेंट ऑर्गेनाइजेशन का चक्कर था, उसमें ड्यूटी बच रही थी. 100% ड्यूटी सेफ था. अब वो देख रहे हैं साइट पे वो फॉर्म अवेलेबल नहीं था, सर्टिफिकेट अवेलेबल नहीं था. दे इमीडिएटली कंप्लेन टू द इंडियन एम्बेसी पनामा. पनामा से मेरे पास आया. तो पहले तो हमने डेट देखा, हम कहा इस डेट में तो साला ऑफिस बंद हो गया था, इस डेट में तो लॉकडाउन हो गया था. व्हेन वी स्टार्टेड फाइंड आउट, एट एंड ऑफ द डे वी फाउंड इट फेक. और अब जब हेल बेंट हो गया, MEA वर रेडी टू मेक FIR टू द. अब FIR जो है लॉन्च करने की जो सिचुएशन आई तो अल्टीमेटली गवर्नमेंट ने उनको हैवी पेनल्टी दे करके एमएसएमई सेक्टर के लोगों को एक्सक्यूज कर दिया। दिस इज व्हाट, दिस इज आई वुड से दिस इज द इग्नोरेंस ऑफ द नॉलेज। आपको जब पूरे वर्ल्ड में लॉकडाउन चल रहा है तो एवरी कंट्री अंडरस्टैंड यू शुड नॉट डू दिस थिंग। सो एनीवे, these are the few experience which I am sharing with you. So these are the things, let the MSME people understand importance of your organization, that you people without charging a single penny every other day, at least twice a day, sometime like today भी 8 बजे आपका दोबारा वेबिनार है, तो उनको तो आप बैठे बैठाए हाथ में जो है कि क्रीम मिल रही है, they should enjoy this facility. So thank you very much.
Thank you sir, thank you very much. तो मैं सभी अपने पार्टिसिपेंट से यही कहना चाहूंगा कि अगर आपने श्री आर के शर्मा जी के शब्दों को ध्यान से सुना, जो कि आपने जरूर किया होगा, तो जो बातें निकल के आती हैं वो यही है कि जैसे वो गाना था पुराना, मिले सुर मेरा तुम्हारा तो सुर बने हमारा। तो ये सुर तभी बनेगा जब हम सभी मिलेंगे, चाहे भारत सरकार हो, चाहे चैम्बर्स हो, चाहे वो एमएसएमईज हो। और जिस दिन ये सुर एक सुर में बन गया, भारत की कोई भी प्रोडक्ट दुनिया के किसी भी देश में जाके बिकेगी और दावे से बिकेगी कि दिस इज मेड इन इंडिया। आत्मनिर्भर भारत का जो सपना हमारे माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी ने देखा है वो जरूर साकार होगा। और मुझे पूरा विश्वास है कि अगर हम सब लोग मिलकर करेंगे तो ना केवल हम वो सारी जानकारियां भी दे पाएंगे, मगर अपने एमएसएमई भाइयों और बहनों को हम इतना कैपेबल बना देंगे कि वो अपने पैरों पे खड़े होके माइक्रो स्मॉल तो से आगे यात्रा करते करते मीडियम तो बनेंगे ही, वो एक दिन जरूर इतने बड़े बन जाएंगे कि वी ऑल विल फील प्राउड। हम सब गर्वान्वित महसूस करेंगे कि हम कभी इनके साथ जुड़े थे, इनके साथ इनकी यात्रा में हम भी मिले थे। और ऐसा सपना देखते हुए मैं अपने शर्मा साहब से फिर एक बार पुनः आभार प्रकट करता हूं कि आज उन्होंने अपना बहुत ही बहुमूल्य समय हमें दिया और इतनी जानकारी, प्रैक्टिकल जानकारी जो आपने दी, वही सब बातें एमएसएमईज को सुनने में जितना लाभ मिला होगा वो किसी भी फीस से कहीं ज्यादा अधिक है। तो दैट इज वेयर वी बिलीव सर, everything cannot be measured in value terms, in monetary terms, because your experience is invaluable. And that is where ICSI feels indebted to you for sparing your time today and being with us, being with our participants across India and across the world. Thank you very much, sir. With your last words, Sharma Sahab, I will then hand over to Shri Gulshan Sharma ji for his final remarks.
Ravindra ji, as well as Dr. Gulshan ji, I am privileged to have this type of opportunity today with such an international level, international famed organization, ICSI. I am very impressed with Dr. Gulshan's approach and contact and link that you people are really doing a great for the MSME. I'm happy that whatever experience, whatever I have, I am able to share with the trade, with you people and all that. We are here together. We should and we must do something for the MSME sector, for our great country, because the world really looking to India. With these few words, I again express my sincere thanks to ICSI and both of you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Rajkumar ji. बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया आपका, आप आए, आपने समय दिया. Ravindra ji, thank you very much for conducting the program, and we look forward to many more such occasions. There was a great learning. I think we all have picked up so many good things, new things, valuable inputs for all of us. MSME, we have understood it has become the integral part of the Golden Triangle: education, skills, and MSME. This is the new Golden Triangle, North Delhi, Agra, Jaipur. That's the way they have to work on.